We are back, and I got sucker punched already. Forgot to hit record, actually. So, we are up at 4 something in the morning after dealing with some fire sticks and what have you. So good morning, or good evening. I don't know what it is where you are, wherever you are. But I am up. Listen to that new Drizzy album, the new Drake. Looking for that Pusha T disc. Surprisingly, it's a double album, so we'll see what that's like. I was actually listening to some country before that, you know, and it made me think of what's going on in this game, you know. 'Cause I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good once at this, somewhat. But we'll see. But if you really want to fight tonight, you must defeat Shen Long to stand a chance. So here we go. Who's next? Vega, one of the fastest characters in the game. So one of the issues that I'm having, aside from being lazy and just time management and being terrible at video games, is the PS4 when it uploads these videos that I'm sharing. Man, he's getting his kicks over mine. I gotta do the bison kick where I just jump straight up the kick. The issue that I'm having is it'll get all the way to where after it's processing and uploading like 90%, next thing you know, sorry, I'm talking and trying to remember the kick. He's not. It's a different button. Wow, he just got a perfect on me. Terrible. But I was good once, as I ever was. Handsome fighters never lose a battle. Wow, that's something that you would hear. Oh, it's the pad. I gotta remember it's the pad. You hear one of these rappers say. But to wrap up my point, it uploads and then it doesn't finish. It gets like to the very end and then fails. So after 90 minutes of rendering and processing or whatever, it fails. Very annoying. So I gotta zone this guy out because he takes a lot of life off with his kicks. Like just way too much. And then he does that, which I was recalling. He's got this weird grab thing he can do. He yells, and that slam is just brutal. There we go. Finally got one on this douchebag. And what I could do, and what I'm actually going to do, is save this right here. Because I'm really not trying to do this over again, to be honest. Funny thing is, I'm not sure if it saves per game or just wherever you want to save, period. So I might have overwrit another file that I had saved. Because this has been on and off the entire time. And it's very frustrating. I was like, oh, try to upload the first 3 parts. And I got the perfect on him. Awesome. Tried to upload the first 3 parts, and I finally got the first one to go up. So thank you for those of you who watched that. I actually enjoyed making that one. It was really fun. Actually, I liked all of the parts so far. So anyway, the point was that one is part 1. If you're watching this now, part 1 should definitely be up. The other 2 parts, maybe not yet. I don't remember the flames in this either. I think those are going to fall on me and hurt me. Yeah. I don't remember this at all. This might be like a new bonus stage, but I'll take the perfect. Oh, wait. That was a... well, whatever. Whatever. So I'm actually standing up playing this like I'm in the arcade. so I don't know how the mic quality sounds with me standing next to the TV. They kind of ruined his music. I was waiting. Hold on. Those hits don't count because I'm trying to listen to the music. Ooh, that was nasty. Tiger! Love fighting this guy. I knew that was going to happen. I shouldn't have jumped into it. I thought he was low enough to where I could get him. And I actually did better that round than I should have. I gotta check out Thailand. Wow, he really just got me with that tiger knee. He always had the cool story, like, why the eye patch and the scar across the chest? And is he even Thai? You're not a warrior beginner, okay? Can't argue with him. Can't argue with him. I mean, well, I could. Intermediate, maybe. Not a novice. Come on, dude. I'm all the way towards you. I think he's the boss of the very first Street Fighter 2 as well. You know, the one that we stopped playing. Man, he just... Yeah, not very happy with that. Not at all. I gotta get my Hadouken in this thing. There. A dish best served cold. Woo! So again, we're not doing that over. We are going to keep going and move forward, because one of the things that you probably saw in the other videos, like, I got my ass kicked a lot and just took it on the chin and redid some of those, but could have probably finished the video, finished some of the, or could have finished this game probably like in the first 2, you know, uploads rather than 4 or whatever this is. I think this is 4. So now that he's out of the way, we can go ahead and move on to Bison. Wow, look how sick he looks. He looks like he doesn't get any sleep, I guess. I don't know. He looks like how I look after playing Pokemon Go for 5 hours. Okay, so as a kid, I remember I couldn't do anything but kick, and that's kind of what you're seeing me do here. Wow. Where was the last hit at, Ryu? Wow. The robbery is real. The robbery is real, kids. It's real. I mean, on the other side of me, I couldn't get anything over those Psycho Crushers. And he should have been finished when he was dizzy, but my guy just failed to get the kicks in. He just failed to get them in. So, I don't know. You get 2 different Bisons sometimes. You know, the games are programmed that way to where, you know, one round you get a soft Bison, and the next round you get this really hard Bison, and then a Bison somewhere like, you know, in between. That's how a lot of these fighting games work. They're like, oh, we're going to drag it out. You got to be really good to beat me 2 matches in a row. And you know, you grow to appreciate that over time. See, look, 2 hits already, and then he gets the throw-in. So we used to just do this. Me and my friend Chris Eden, I mentioned one of the other videos, we would just jump straight in the air over and over and again, get the kicks in because he's just cheap. But I like to think that I'm a little bit better than that now. Like, I think I'm, you know, and I'm not saying I'm not above it. I just like to think that I'm a little more skilled than to have to rely on that. Really, I can't block in the air in this. That's probably what I'm forgetting. Cannot block in the air in the Street Fighter 2. I think it's maybe not to Street Fighter 3. Get lose. I think you meant to say get lost. Bad translation. Get lost. You can't compare my powers. He had the coolest things though. He said something else too. Like I forget what he says, but they reference it in Cuphead, and it just gave more love to Bison. See, that head stomp is just nasty. Yes! Finally! So that's a steal that I got over him. So we're gonna save that right there because, you know, again, not trying to drag this out. We're trying to move on to the next game. So if you're watching this, it's gonna go from Street Fighter 2 probably to something else depending on how this plays out. Whoa, he really got that foot over me? Wow, he was going for that. That was fun though. That was fun. I was a little more loose in that one and less conservative, but wow. I knew I was going to be dizzy from once he got the second one in. Oh, I missed an attack opening. Yes! That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That was do or die. I knew if I timed it wrong, that was going to end it. But I timed it right, and I am the World Warrior. And what was cool was those last four, Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and Bison, those went way easier than Chun-Li and Zangief and Blanca, and even Guile, who all gave me problems. We got all four of those in just this one video. I don't even know what we're doing on time here, but you can see that the journey is over for now, but just this game. But what I really love is the humility of Ryu. That's why he's pretty much number one. He's like, look, I got through this, but now I'm on something else. I'm not going to sit at home. And I think Capcom likes that character development in everything they do. Even like, I think Mega Man 2. Mega Man, well, let me not spoil that game. Totally unrelated, but, you know, just the concept of, you know, leaving everything behind and continuing on to something else. I like that. I like that. Okay, so what we're doing now, we are going to quit this game. Yes, we're going to quit this one. So we just did the World Warrior. I'm not really sure what's different between World Warrior and Champion Edition, but I don't think you really need to see me do Championship Edition knowing that that's the same as World Warrior. Like where we really need to go is to either hyper fighting or maybe new challengers. Hell, even Turbo. That's how I look at it. Alpha is its own game. Alpha 2, 3, Street Fighter 3, all of those, you know, you can say Street Fighter 3 is one game, but I'm still